They say you're only as old as you feel, but did you know there's some science behind that? Let's find out why 60 is the new 40. Hi, I'm Yvonne, host of Fearless and Fabulous, a channel and a community for women who plan to make the rest of their life the best of their life. Advances in genetic research have identified genes associated with longevity and better health outcomes. For example, certain genetic markers linked to resistance to age-related diseases like Alzheimer's and cardiovascular disease can make individuals more resilient to aging-related conditions. This could explain why some people in their 60s are healthier and age more slowly than others. Our environment and lifestyle choices can influence how genes express themselves through a process known as epigenetics. Research shows that healthy lifestyle factors such as diet, exercise, and stress management can actually turn off genes that would otherwise promote aging or disease. In contrast, poor lifestyle choices may turn on genes that contribute to faster aging or the development of chronic illness. Biological advancements such as better healthcare, hormone management, regenerative medicine, and lifestyle factors like diet and exercise are helping people over 60 live healthier and more active lives, experiencing vitality and longevity previously only seen in younger generations. And according to the World Health Organization, the life expectancy in the US is 79 years. And because that takes into account lots of mortality risks, it means that anybody age 60 now can expect to live well into their 80s and possibly into their 90s as well. And look at Martha Stewart. She didn't really launch her brand until she was 50 something. And now in her 80s, she continues to expand on her empire. She hasn't slowed down one bit. According to the Centers for Disease Control, only 35% of Americans aged 65 and older engage in regular activity. Now, I have a friend named Kathleen, and at age 71, she had not yet been married. She met a man, they fell in love, they got married when she was 71, and together they continue to win tennis championships and golf championships in their age category. And they travel and they just are enjoying the heck out of life. A 2018 study by the National Institute of Health found that older adults who exercise regularly have better mental health, lower rates of chronic illness, and are more likely to maintain living independence. So I have a 1990 Mazda Miata. And so that car is 35 years old. I love driving it, by the way. But here's the thing. Most people who know you have a 35-year-old car think it's a clunker. This car only has 38,000 miles on it, and it is so fun to drive. So I would say that my car's biological age is much younger than my car's chronological age. And the same is true for us. So we may be 63 as I am, but feel like we're 36. Or we may be 63 as I am and feel like we're 93. And it has a lot to do with our attitude to our life, our fitness level, our exercise, our diet, whether we smoke, whether we drink excessively. So there are some actually at-home tests you can take, epigenetic tests, and you can see how your body is holding up. Also, there are some that are for your mind as well, cognitive and memory tests that you can take. I'll put either a link in the description, or I'll put a list on the screen for you. But those are interesting. They cost around $300 to $400 each, and they take from 2 to 6 weeks to get back. At least the biological ones do. I'm somewhat curious, but not curious enough to do that. I just know what I have to do to take care of my body and take care of my mind, and I'm just going to continue to do that. So if you're curious how you're holding up, you might want to check out these fitness milestones by age that were published by the Mayo Clinic, Harvard, and the National Institute of Aging. I know that in terms of touching my toes, that's not happening right now. Push-ups, normal push-ups, I can do the modified push-ups, but normal, no. Balance, I'm pretty darn good on. And cardiovascular endurance, I am fine on a brisk walk. Running, not so much. A 2019 survey by AARP found that 80% of adults aged 50 and older said they want to dress in a modern, stylish way. This shows how older adults are embracing fashion, rejecting stereotypes of aging that dictate they should wear sensible or boring clothes. I don't know about you, but very few things irritate me as much as someone telling me what I should wear for my age. I think we need to make those decisions for ourselves. So I don't want to hear what kind of haircuts are right for women over 50, or what kind of clothing women should wear over 50. We're living in a good time because there's a whole movement about age positivity right now. And people are rejecting the stereotypes of what can be accomplished at a certain age. And since we are living longer, 60 really is the new 40.